Alright everyone, so there is one last topic that I'm going to discuss tonight before I go to bed. I just got done watching The Walking Dead and I'm beat. It's about midnight. So, one thing that I wanted to discuss is if you live in a place where you can have pets, obviously there's certain circumstances of, you live in an apartment or a certain place where they prohibit you to have animals. But if you live in a house and you don't have allergies to animals, I don't understand why as part of your preps you wouldn't have a dog. Obviously mine's not exactly a huge threat, but she is security in that she knows when to bark, but long before I often hear it, and like you would never just go out and buy a gun and then never learn how to use it, or you would go buy a solar panel and then never learn how to fix it or take care of it. You want to make sure that you can take care of your dog in the sense that you want to be able to make sure that your dog is trained properly and is functioning at a level where the dog doesn't hinder from your experience, but also can help you in other ways. And one of those things is making sure that you have the ability to train. Now, we might find ourselves at some point. I currently have one dog. I have my 2 cats. One's hiding in my mother's room, and the other one's right here. And the cats are what prohibits me from getting a larger animal. My 2 girls insist that anything that's smaller than them, they'd seem not to have that much of a problem with, because she's not that much of a threat to them. Anything bigger, and these 2 go ballistic. But at some point, I might find myself wanting to get a bigger dog. And if we happen to be in and on our own situation, and a stray dog happens to come to us, and I want to better train the dog to coincide with what we have going, I can't very well run off to some chain large pet store that gives out puppy lessons and everything else. I have to be ready. So I went ahead and, now I'm not kidding when I say that all of these books cost me less than $10. I went to Goodwill, I went to used bookstores, I went to anywhere that offered up really low cost books. I even had one friend who just gave me one. I have Dog Training for Dummies. I think that was the one that cost me the most, and I think that was like $3 or $4. And then from there I got How to Be Your Dog's Best Friend. And ironically enough, and this one is from the Monks of New Skid, it looks as though a dog has chewed on it, which I just find absolutely hilarious. But I've heard great things about the books from the monks, so I decided to grab that one while I was at it. And then Mr. Caesar, Be the Pack Leader. And the last one is I Just Got a Puppy. What Do I Do? Love it. I don't know. And those are things that I plan on keeping long beyond Gizmo being a puppy and all of that. Because if we ever find ourselves in a situation, and I do get a dog, a stray who wanders in, I want to be able to train that dog to coincide with everything else that we're doing. And so I would strongly advise you that if you are in a home and you do not have allergies to them, and you really do consider yourself, a prepper and a survivalist, and you really want to be properly ready they are a fantastic security system. They are great stress reducers. They provide constant comedic material. I mean, my dog is just about the most hilarious thing, and even if she could do nothing else other than be the most hilarious companion animal ever, she would be worth her weight in gold. Sorry. It's late, I'm sorry. And I'm not reshooting this thing, screw that. So, I know, some of you are like, no, I don't want to deal with the hair, or they smell funny when they get wet. They're worth it all. She may smell like a dog on certain days, and Lord help me, between her moments, her newest one is she's decided to go after, I have a potted stevia plant that's sitting on the ground by the door, just waiting for it to be warm enough to go outside, and she's decided that she wants to dig at it, and it may kill the both of us until spring gets here, because she will not stop. I still love her to death, and I would definitely welcome any other dog that came this way. I'd actually really like to rescue a larger dog like a pit bull. Not only do I not have issues with pit bulls, I think they're just about the best dog out there. So, we actually have a pit bull across the street who is the sister of Gizmo, lives with the pit bull, and they get along better than any two dogs I've ever met, and this dog he is the biggest pushover ever. He lets her gnaw on his nose, and he doesn't even react to it. So, I really feel like a pit bull would be a good fit for us. But I feel like the dog chooses the family doesn't choose the dog. Gizmo definitely picked me, and she was perfect for the situation, and it was just a lot of little things that led up to me saying this is fate to have her along the way. So as soon as it clicked, I said I had to have her, and along the way I would like to get a second one, so long as my cats would be willing to put up with it, because the cats were here first, and it's only fair to them as an animal owner. I have to do what's right for the first animals that came into my life, and I would never put out my cats because of a dog. So, with that third yawn, this little prepper needs to go to bed and get up early and do all this again, because I have piles of books to be done. I'm sitting here looking at them, and I am so glad that these 4 I can put away, and that I didn't have to review them, and I didn't have to think about them. If you really want me to do a review on them, I will. Let me know in the link below if you really want me to review one of these books. If you don't, that's fine too. And I have 7 books to review tomorrow, and what else I've got? I've got to plant some garlic. I got a head of garlic at the farmer's market on Saturday, and I'm going to try something out. Plant it indoors and then transplant it later. I hope it works. And I have 2 other videos coming up that I currently can't remember what they are, but I know I have to do them. So, that, and I might try to do my 1-shot, 1-take, 4th try, Lord help me, don't make me do a 5th, shot of doing soap. And while I'm doing it, since I'm already going to be in the kitchen, I might do a cookie candle one as well. So, I will try to get that all done, and you'll have a lot of videos coming this week. And how about we do this week? We'll do all the way through till Sunday afternoon, so March 10th, and ask any questions that you want to, and I will do another Q&A, my second Q&A. Like I said on the first one, it does not have to be prep related. It can be about me. It can be as simple as my favorite color or anything. Just nothing too personal in the sense that I'm not giving away like my address or my city or anything like that. But otherwise, you're welcome to ask whatever you want. And you can also start requesting what other kind of videos you'd like to see. If you want to see a video of Gizmo just running around the backyard, sure. If there's something else more technical that you want to see. I've had a few people who have suggested things that are just a little out of my realm right now. Like they wanted a video on how to grow mushrooms. I have to learn how to grow them first before I can give you a video on them. Like I said, my expertise is candles, soaps, lotions, trying to think, you know, like body products, all that kind of stuff, and, you know, a hodgepodge of a few other things. Some fitness, and, you know, just, I can't get that. I'm not a nurse, I'm not a medical professional, I'm not any of that stuff, and I'm far from a medicine man, so, I mean, while I'm learning about medicinal herbs and things like that, I would have to research them before I ever did a video on them, so, have mercy on me, I'm not all the way there yet, but if I know it, I'll make a video of it. If I don't, I'll figure it out, and I'll make a video out of it a while from now. And I hope that is enough for you, and that is certainly enough of me tonight. And I still have to upload this video. So, everyone, have a good night. If you didn't watch The Walking Dead tonight, you should have, because it was fantastic. And I will talk to you all soon. And make sure that you're going on Facebook and all the other things, saying hello to me. Let me know, you know, give me, you know, if you've watched this on YouTube and you regularly comment on my videos on YouTube and then you say something to me on Facebook, you might want to kind of let me know who you are so I can cross-reference you, because sometimes it kind of confuses me. If your name is obviously the same, then don't worry about it, but sometimes I can't. There's like 700 and something of you for me to try to remember, and there's 300 and something subscribers on YouTube, so I get a little jumbled sometimes. But I'm doing the best I can, and I hope that I can start to remember more of you in all this. So, this is the Unlikely Prepper out.